Hi, my name is McKenna, and for this PowerPoint presentation, I will be introducing you to the Japanese yokai Ubume. The introduction of Ubume is that she was a woman within Japanese folklore who was known to have died during pregnancy or childbirth, and her significance is to showcase the um, feminine and maternal narrative within Japanese society. The cultural origins of the Ubume legend emerged from the Konshaku Monogatari around 1120, specifically in chapter 27. Historical roots can be seen within periods of the Heian and Edo. A mythical legend that she really connects to is Izanami's birthing story, and Ubume really represents concerns related to pregnancy, safe delivery, and the self sacrificing spirit of motherhood. Characteristics of Ubume is that she will be near a riverbed or a bridge during nightfall. Her white robe will be bloodied from the waist down, and you will see her nuzzling her baby close to her chest while she's crying. Um, Legend has it that she will often ask a passerby, which will mostly be males, to take care of her baby, and then she'll just disappear. As the night continues and the man holds the baby will gradually become heavier and heavier until he can't hold it any longer. And in other variations of this story, uh, as the man keeps carrying the baby, he will eventually see that it has either turned into stone or was stone all along. And interestingly, the reward that the Ubume will give the man who accepts taking care of the child is that she will reward him with great strength, which is a trait that he can pass down to his descendants. A legend that contributed to Ubume's tale is that of Izanagi and Izanami, the creators of Japan. Izanami, the female, speaks first when introduced to Izanagi, the male, and this was frowned upon due to the male female power imbalance. And this actually causes their first child to be malformed and for Izanami to die after labor. This depicts the aspects of femininity and therefore motherhood to be dark, yielding, and destructive. And another narrative is that of blood impurity, which is that of menstruation and pregnancy resulting in death, contributed to this legend as well. This narrative actually came from religious ideology throughout Japan. The visual representations of the Ubume was heightened during the Edo period, especially in the traditional art. During Edo period, they had a peak of artistic expression, and this time of artistic expression symbolized a form of entertainment. The historical significance of Ubume was during the Heian period, where femininity was at its utmost peak. During this time, one of the most significant things a woman could do was give birth or produce an heir. And the second thing was for her to control her rage, anger, and jealousy. If she was not able to do this, she would be considered a demon. And this notion of femininity creating life and the controlling of one's emotions developed an attitude towards women's bodies, developing the legend of Ubume. And then, as I stated in the last slide, the Edo period and the image of her emerging created the historical significance in the form of entertainment and artistic expression. Although there is no specific regional variation of the Ubume legend, at least that I could find, The kanji that make up her name, the birthing woman, can alternatively be seen as kokakucho, symbolizing her as a bird. And these kanji pronunciations are associated with a Chinese monster legend. And this legend states that when a bird's feathers are removed, it becomes a woman. And this incarnation of a woman who has died in childbirth likes to steal other people's children, and then she raises them as her own. In the eyes of society, to be a woman is to be a mother. Ubume represents an image of motherhood and implications that can occur during pregnancy or childbirth. The idea of motherhood surrounds Japanese identity for women into thinking it's a social norm and that women are meant to have children. Um, this norm can be seen with any society in any country. However, throughout Japan, there are many temples, such as Shizuoka's Ubume Kanan Temple and the Suitungu Shrine, where many will go to pray, either to get pregnant or to have a safe and healthy pregnancy and delivery. Modern adaptations is that in 1994, a novel by Kyogaku Natsuhiko entitled The Summer of the Ubume came out. And a short summary is that it's about an exorcist who doesn't believe in ghosts at all. And eventually, this novel was adapted into a film in 2005. And I would like to point out that the kanji on the film poster is that of the bird variation of Ubume and not the birthing woman kanji. In 1997, there was a TV series called Ultraman Dyna, and this includes a monster named after the bird variation of Ubume. Its special ability is to fly high and fast, and as you can see, its characteristics are that of a bird-like creature. In conclusion, Ubume is an image of how women are portrayed within motherhood. She represents that even in death, a mother will not move on until she is reassured that her child is taken care of. She is an image of femininity and motherhood in societal views and context, and her iconic image is a reminder of the self-sacrificing spirit women have in order to keep life prospering. The questions and discussion questions I have is how do you portray Ubume in the context of femininity and motherhood in Japanese society, either in the past or the present? And do you see her as a representation of a nurturing mother figure? Why or why not? Thank you.